Hello everyone, Jilles Groskamp here from Team INF1NITY, and today in this video I'm gonna show you how I break in an engine for the 1.8. Gonna break in a Caputo SMJ engine, and as you can see in the background I'm in the Heemstede track, my home track, and this year I've been breaking in quite some engines, and throughout my experience today I want to show you how I did all my engines, and I can say that they all worked out really fine after break-in. So I understand more or less the process, and I want to show you how I do it. Of course there are so many different ways to break in an engine. This guy says this and they say that, but I just want to show you my way, and I think I proved this season that the break-in way that I do is working quite well. Not only the power performance of the engine, but also it's just stable and consistent, and I haven't broken one engine this year. So in this way I just want to show you my way, so come and have a look. So first of all, I built my car for break-in. It's just a running car, so you have to make sure everything is fine. So I clean up the fuel tank, I put a fresh air filter on. The fuel I use is the energy fuel. I use the Rush to have a little bit more oil, and some people use a special break-in fuel or add some extra oil, but I don't do this, just the Rush. I even try engines with speed, it also works really well. I take a fuel bottle, and the fuel bottle I fill up exactly 500 milliliter, so half a liter. I already put the first one in the fuel tank, so in this way you can always see exactly how much fuel you use, because the engine break-in, you want to know how many liter you break in before you really can close the carburetor. So before I start, I'm gonna heat up the engine with the hairdryer, bring it up to 55-60 degrees. I also have the temp gun here with me, so I always can control the temperature. Normally I always use my radio for break-in. I just switch it on, and I put the idle on a few steps, some trims higher, so you already open the carburetor a bit, but by the radio and not by yourself, because then it's sometimes you open too much and you already rev too high. So in this way you always have a constant carburetor. So yeah, let's see, and we're gonna start the engine now. As you see now, the idle is a little bit higher, and I let the car run for one fuel tank on the starter box like this. Make sure the engine runs very rich, and you can check it like this. Adjust now the top needle so the car can just drive away very rich. Now I'm still running in the first gear, very rich. Also open always your 2-speed, that if it shifts to second gear it's very early, and also don't tighten the clutch too much. So now as you can see, the first bottle is done, and you can see that it's yeah, just on the rich side, but it's not super rich. Already reached temperatures of around 70 degrees. So let's continue with the second bottle. So here you can see it's already shifting second gear. I just drive very smooth, but I already get a bit up to speed now, and you can see I already have good power, but just drive smooth and go off the throttle when you go too much high RPM, and also on the main straight you lift. So now the second bottle is done. It's now 1 liter. You can see it's already shifting in second gear, and temperature is already reaching 80-85 degrees. And yeah, just follow the good speed already. Just lift the throttle and just drive smooth with the engine. Don't go too much high in RPM, but you can still be pretty fast already. So now at the end of bottle 3, now I have 1.5 liters. Now it's almost fully tuned. It's still on the rich side. It's about 90-95 degrees, but of course you can see already the speed. And let's see now how the piston looks like. And the piston is very nice light brown. And now you can see some laps of about 90-95% of the engine power. As you can see also that the shifting is still a bit too early. Of course now you can tighten the gearbox back again. Also the clutch is still a little bit soft, so you can also tighten it up to go all the way to the maximum. But for now still 90-95%. Just drive a little bit more so the piston gets a nice light and brown color. So this is the end of my break-in for today. As you can see, the first bottle is very rich on the starter box and on the track. The first bottle, second bottle you go already second gear, and yeah, the third bottle you really go already for 90-95%. As long as you don't reach the super high temperature that is too lean, so that's very important. Never go too lean. And as long as the engine comes in with a normal idle, you can't really break the engine, and you get quicker through the process. And I believe 1.5 liters should be enough to break in the engine. So now it's ready for race. Yeah, I hope this was helpful for you, and I hope you liked my video, and see you next time.